some cars off of Interstate 25, which will reduce congestion and improve air quality. It might be fun to hop on and do some sightseeing on a pretty day.
We have been so dry lately with low relative humidity that we're dealing with the wildfire threat. Red flag warnings up for all of us, highlighted in that orangish red color. And there are several active wildfires across the state and to our north. And that's why we have this air quality alert in effect for this morning, where we're highlighted in that tannish brown color due to the smoke from the wildfires themselves. While the sunshine looks great, there's probably a bit of a haze to the sky yet this morning. We get up about 10 o'clock in the morning, heading out later, and temperatures will be into the upper 60s, low 70s. Expect highs back on up into the 80s today, low to mid 80s for the majority of us here. Higher elevations likely to be cooler in the 60s and 70s. For tomorrow, your forecast is much the same. More sunshine, a bit of a haze to the sky due to the smoke from the wildfires, and we'll be warming into the mid 70s by noon.
52 degrees under clear skies. Here's our local Doppler radar.
President Trump's message
from Cheddar on Local Now.
Here's the outlook for your week ahead.
Some daily exercise, and you'll look and feel better in no time.
The cold front moving off our shoreline, high pressure's building back behind it, and it's clearing out our skies a little bit more, giving us some sunshine from New York all the way to Omaha, Nashville, down to San Antonio and Albuquerque, looking good. But some of us are still below normal today when it comes down to temperature, 5 degrees below normal. In fact, we have frost advisories across parts of the Midwest into the Ohio Valley and up into Michigan, a few counties actually under freeze warnings. Highs today will warm up thanks to the sunshine in the 60s in Chicago, 70s in Minneapolis. Same for you in New York. New England, our temperatures creeping up above normal here within the next 24 hours with more of a southerly wind thanks to the placement of that high. So we'll be in the upper 60s in New York today, pushing near 70 degrees. Low 60s in Boston. You know what? Pretty much 60s overall with the chance for a little bit of shower activity behind the front itself. And then that high really builds as we get into the next 24 hours. So Atlanta 77, 69 in Memphis, and New Orleans in the low 80s. Still a lot of moisture in the Gulf of Mexico. This is Gamma, and it's being sheared off to the right from the center as it's down near the Yucatan. But we are getting in on the action when it comes down to the moisture as we head up to the Midwest and the plains. We're starting off cool in the morning, but we'll warm on up into the afternoon. Highs in Minneapolis expected near 70 degrees, 60s in Chicago. And there we go. I mentioned the advisories and the warnings. You see where we're highlighted in pink there. In north central Michigan, freeze warnings in effect this morning, waking up in the upper 20s and low 30s. The majority of us in the low to mid 30s here from Lansing to Cedar Rapids, Iowa, on down into Cape Girardeau, where we're under that frost advisory. You'll need to warm up the cars this morning, otherwise you'll find yourself scraping off the windshields. Out west, high pressure is in control for the majority of us. We did have this cold front roll through the Pacific Northwest, which of course made its way down into Northern California. Didn't bring any rain, unfortunately, which we really need, but it did bring cooler weather, slightly cooler. We're still above normal, but we're getting there, folks. And the ridge breaking down across the desert southwest as the cold front tries to make its way through there. Highs today in Phoenix around 101 to 102 degrees.
Got big plans Friday night? Here's a look at your forecast. weather get in the way of your Saturday? Let's take a look. And here's how your Sunday's weather is.
52 degrees under clear skies. Here's our local Doppler radar.
These are the latest incidents and events in your area. Let's take a look at the latest airport delays.